So I'm starting to take the transmission apart. I was the one that rebuilt it before I put it in this car. And I only had first gear and reverse. So I'm going back into it and redo it again. Hopefully I see what I did wrong, or the next time I put it in, it works. So I only drove it for, I don't know what I put it together. I drove it around the block a couple of times, maybe a week. I kept on driving it, trying to work on trying to make it shift. It probably got like 30 minutes of run time altogether. Because I was just driving up and down the street in first gear until I get frustrated and did it the next day. So oil was still clean. I didn't have no metals in there, which I think is a good thing. But I mean, it was only 30 minutes, so yeah, it was still really clean. So I'm gonna take it apart again and put it back together. Like Humpty Dumpty. So this is as far as I got. Everything is looking awesome so far. Except for this right here. I couldn't even get this piston out. And the problem I was having was it wouldn't shift into second gear. And this is the, from what I understand, the 1-2 piston or something of that nature, but it's a 1-2 something. My first mind was to stop and just fix this or buy a new one. But I figured I'd go through the whole thing and see if anything else is wrong. But I hate to put it back in the car just to have the same problem. Plus, I don't know if it was supposed to sound, I don't know if it's supposed to sound like that. I've been trying to get it out for like 5 minutes. I've been pumping air in here trying to pump that out, but this is as far as it goes. But I did discover that this is 2003, I think. I always thought it was a 2004. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna keep on just taking it all apart and putting it back together. I might have to get a new one because don't care what I do, I can't get it out. Everything still looks new, and I mean, like I said before, I only had like 30 minutes of run time on it, and that was just me trying to get it to shift. And then just hear what it's called, a 1-2 piston. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm almost sure that's what it's called. And I can't take it apart. There's no kind of metal, no kind of breaking pieces or nothing, so far anyway. Haven't taken that apart yet. all these planetary gears. I'll just take it apart and put it back together. Everything still looks brand new. This wasn't even wet when I took it out. It was all dry. So this is as far as I'm going to go. I'm gonna leave that last piston in there. I'll probably take that apart, check the clearance. I'm convinced the reason why I didn't go to second gear was that 1-2 shift accumulator piston, maybe. I don't remember the name. I'll try and take it apart one more time. If not, I'll probably go to the junkyard and get one. Depending on how much it costs new. And that's gonna put it back together. Everything still looks brand new. Look, a little scratch right there. Yeah, everything still looks good. So I'm gonna start putting back together. Make sure I don't put that back in the way it is. Still trucking along. I got what's called a red planetary gear set on the roller clutch housing in. Them snap rings, man, they're a beast to put in. So I'm getting ready to go with the sun shell next. Yeah, I think it was. Oh, I finally was able to get this out. I don't know what I was thinking when I heard that shaking sound, but there was these 2 springs in here. I was thinking there's only supposed to be 1. I forgot. So when I bought this here, when I was first building it, and I decided not to go with it. But I think I'm going to put it in. I think it goes in this one. Pretty sure. This is a pinless piston. So I have to knock it out from up here. I'll pull it out from down here. Put a little ball in there and then drop my piston in. I hope this thing working. It's taking a lot of time. Made some of these things here. Took me 20 minutes to put the ones down in there, but took on the spring. Took me 20 minutes to get that out of there and put it in. This here was the piece. This one opened real wide. That's what I needed, some open wide. These 2 doesn't go wide enough. I'm glad I kept all my transmission tools. Had to use these ones too to press that spring out of there. Alright, so I'm gonna finish checking on with it before I call it. I may probably get halfway and call it quits until another day or possibly tomorrow. Almost there. Just finished putting my input shaft in. Gloves got all ripped off. Use my new favorite snap ring pliers. I reached a stopping point and just put the pump in. I'm gonna stop here for the day. Tomorrow I should be done. And install it the day after that. Getting ready to button everything up. Getting ready to put my last finishing touch of oil just on the body itself. I still got to put this tailpiece housing on, and yeah. So I didn't see anything. I mean, not that I'm some kind of professional, but there was nothing torn up or broken or nothing in there. So I just put it all back together the way it was. Only possibility I see is, like my buddy was telling me, that it may have been an electrical. Maybe I hooked up the terminator wrong, or this wire harness wasn't working. So only thing different is this wire harness. I put everything back together the way it was. My last, all the hard part is over. All the part that required me to be laser focused. I'm gonna clean this surface so it can be, make sure it's dry and clean. Put it back on. There she is in all her glory. Just got done, I put some, I wash it down with degreaser, some purple power. Okay, and put it back in. I didn't put that thing called again, speed sensor, because I'm convinced the problem I had with not being able to shift was an electric problem. So I want to change everything that I didn't change that was electric. That was only these two components right here. I don't know if you can test them to make sure they're working, but this is pretty cheap. Like Oh, I got to torque it down. I haven't torqued it down. I think it was 50 foot-pounds. You got to look it up. Shout out to transmissionbench.com on YouTube. They have those videos where they show you how to do it step by step. And I'll just follow the videos. That's how I did it the first time. Get to put this on. Don't want no unnecessary fires. I also run the sandpaper over this. Make sure I got a good ground. I might do it again. Clean up a little bit more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and put it in today. Bring me that much. Oh, you know what I want to try? I'll take this bolt off. I've never been able to take one of these off before. I think I tried this one too. It's slipping. I'm gonna try and take it off again. Yeah, that bolt is stripped. I couldn't get it off. Yeah, I'm gonna take it down and try and put it in today. That degreaser making it look all white. Thought about painting it, but I hate trying to paint aluminum because it always ends up peeling on me. So I just leave it the way it is. Getting ready to slide it in. I have got these on banjo fitting. They're really cheap. I'm kind of worried about them, to be honest. They're like $8 on Amazon for 2. But forget I was on one of those performance sites. I think I'm a Speedway or maybe Summit. They have one for $24. I got a mark where this hole is. So I'm worried that the oil may not make it. But I guess it's, I don't know. I don't know how these work, if I'm being honest. I always put them on the brakes. This one I got from ICT Billet. Come with a rubber on it. And this one come with crush washers. I was going to go with this because I don't trust this one too much. I'll put it on because I get the, I remember when I had it up there the first time, it took me like, I had these and then a Dash 690. And I caught hell trying to put it on, and there wasn't enough space. So I want to try these out. So I'm gonna put it together, and I'm gonna try putting it in right now. So I got all turned around for a second there. I was thinking that the lines are going that way. And I got to install them, I got to look at it. So I put these holes on here, and I got them bending, going this way, the way the lines are going to be going. I thought I was going to be going the back way for a second there. So I try to make the rest of this hard line go hard line from here all the way to the cooler. And we got it in its final resting place. Now you can focus on putting on the hoses. I hope this one didn't move too much. My favorite part of it was being able to just slide this transmission dipstick tube in. Last time I couldn't even get it in at all. I didn't think it was even possible. Just slide right in there. Because last time I had to use that I think it was called, from a company called Locar or Locker or something like that. It sucks trying to fill up the transmission with that. I think I'll ever use that. I have it hidden in here somewhere. Yeah, there you go. Now last time I used this piece of crap. Seems to look a little high. I might have to push down on it to bend it down if you're doing clear the hood. Other than that, everything went in pretty smooth. Put my drive shaft in while I was under there. Ready to connect my Terminator X transmission line. Yeah, I'm glad I got that done. Got done with that. That was holding back from putting in the hoses. Yeah, so that's the end of this chapter.